G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel. Goodies, beer reviews, cemetery reviews, pie reviews, the hat of all trades reviews. Anyway, I don't think I've even got a clean glass. Anyway, you know what I say. Farm Royal Haze, juicy IPA. I love the look of these beers. I like the can. It looks old school. It looks 20s, 30s to me. I love it. Love it. And remember the other day, I think I did a Beer Farm Pale Ale and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was just one of the best pale ales I've ever had, I think. I thought it was just beautiful. This is a juicy, hazy IPA, which is what we love here on the channel. A lot of us do. I do, especially 1.7 standard drinks. Beer Farm. We can't wait. This was the WA brewer. It's in Western Australia. It's got a bit of a spiel on the can. I'll read a bit of it. Royal Haze celebrates the hazy IPA style at its best. It's loaded with Citra, Eldorado, and Mosaic hops. Yum. They're three good staple hops, just bangers. It brings out the juicy stone fruit aroma and is balanced by a light malt base and mild bitterness. Best of all, it's finished at a sensible 6 or 5.8% ABV, which means more haze in your mouth and less in the head. Cheers to that. Look, I can agree with that. Especially if you're out and you want to try a fair few of them. Some of them, like when you go on 7%, 8%, oh, that's 7, 6. You go, oh, after a few, you just go, I miss my session stuff. Do you know what I mean? You do. Oh, you do, you boo-boo. 1.7 standard drinks. I want to get this into the glass. I want to drink it. I want to share it with you because I picked this up from our little Palmer's Island store, and it was stop talking. See, look at that. And the light's probably shitty here in my spread eagle glass. But look, I haven't done the full pour. I haven't swirled up the sediment, the Dunkin', etc. It's a mandarin colour. It's got lovely, active, small bubble head. It just looks and smells from here. Yum. Yum. In the shed today. Now, stone fruit was on the can. I say stone fruit sometimes. I do get that. Mango. Yeah. That just smells the goods. The goods. Look at it. It is I should have got a big glass. I got a small one. So if anyone watches the first time, I'm not a spastic. Look, I do know about beer glass. Look, I do know a bit about everything, but I'm just having a beer. Leave me alone. Anyway, yeah, the nose was good. It looks good. Look, Beer Farm, I can't lie. Every beer I've had have just been literally bangers. You get the citrus later on. That's on the back end. The citrus. That's really, really nice to drink. Yeah, that's lovely. And that's definitely an IPA. That little bitterness tart at the end. Yep, hello, I'm an IPA. It's there. And the citrus is also bouncing on the end like that. It starts off like a beer with, I'd say the only criticism after, God forbid, 3-4 mouthfuls, and this is being picky, but it popped into my mind. It's got a very, to me, mild, watery mouthfeel. And look, it's not up there with your 6.5s and 7s. It's saying it wants to be reasonably sensible too. So that's where you do lose a little bit, I think, of your mouthfeel. But apart from that, a very well balanced beer. This would be to die for on tap. I always say that, but I live by it. I think I've never had a beer that's better in a can compared to a tap generally. Well, I don't think I have. Yeah. Look, if you see this, I'd say give it a crack. My two criticisms, and this has been pretty full on, well, not full on, but like not even picky, but yeah, it needs more fruit. To me, if you're going to be a juicy hazy IPA, you've got to really pound some more of those fruits in there, the fruit taste. Just a little bit more, just to bring it up. You do get it, you do. But it's very, to me, it's a very one-sided. It's to me, it tastes like mango, beer, IPA. Yeah, it ticks the brief, so to speak, but it doesn't do it sensationally. It doesn't do it greatly. And I do love Beer Farm. Their pale ale was outstanding. This is okay. It's okay. It's nothing really for me to rave home about. But yeah, I'd try it. Well, I hope everyone has a good week this week. Back to the grind on Monday, or the grind for some it's others, for shift workers and things like that. Decided shift work for a while, for a long time. I work shift work. I do 8-hour shifts sometimes. I did 12. Sometimes they turned into 14-hour shifts, 15-hour shifts. You go back and do it all again. And shift work, it can be, it's a funny thing. You either get used to it and you love it and live by it, or you hate it. I always said when I was younger, like this is up until my mid-30s, I always said if I could do night shift full time, I'd do it. Yeah, you didn't have bosses around. Even if you were a boss, there's always a boss bigger, but you didn't have bosses around. You got the work done, but it's just nighttime, just even being on the road at nighttime, it's just so peaceful. I think. I'd much rather drive at night during the day. Oh, it depends where you're driving. Some places you don't want to miss, do you? Oh, I'm enjoying this beer. I'm enjoying this beer now. It is a really good beer. It's not up to their pale ale, but it's a great beer. Fantastic beer. Yeah, get rambling, but yeah, shift work. Oh, oof. You know what the funny thing was? The cold of the night, I'd love working. I just love working in the cold. That 2 a.m., 3 a.m., it's quiet. If it is quiet, very rarely was around my places. But, I remember when I was working out Burke, which is very country in New South Wales. Well, country, so to speak. Well, it's about 900 k's from Sydney and middle of nowhere. That's what they say. But some things I miss out there, and you can never explain why you miss it. You can never just explain some things. If you've got attachment to some places, or spiritually, or physically, or however, you got an attachment to a place. I mean, calling home is something a lot of people struggle with, and I understand why. Home is in, a house or an area or a postcode. People will kill themselves in the States for a postcode, but how many generations have been there in that postcode before them to have that right to do that, Like, I don't know. guys and girls, this is a great beer, and I won't ramble on too much longer. So today the beer is great. It's fantastic. And it's really yummy. And I would get it again. I'd get one again. I wouldn't go... But look, like I said, on tap, Beer Farm would be phenomenal. I'll keep an eye out for it wherever I go in my travels, and I definitely have it on tap. Definitely recommend it. That and the shift work. I think shift work... Yeah, I have a very good understanding of it. So if any of my subscribers are shifties, mate, like it's or shift workers, I get it. I think it ages you, mate. 10 years, you hit probably 30 and you feel 40. 40, you feel 50, 55, 60. 60, you feel, you got to keep kicking, don't you? And having a cold beer and you've just got to sometimes be content. You do. Anyways, love is all. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other. I will see you at the next one. I think the next one might be a chur. I've got to have that big chur one in a 500ml or 440ml can. I love the artwork. And chur is done in New Zealand, I think, from memory. And chur have been kind to me over the years. They have extraordinary beers with so much flavour, and I can't wait to try one with yous. See you at the next one. Cheers.